Doing. Um, there are some changes we can make by human effort. It's called change in actions. We could change our action by human effort, which means if you want to get up, you just get up. If you want to sit down, you sit down. And then there are changes that are difficult. It's called the change in behavior. Now, a change in action, they're done with human effort. But a change in behavior is not done with human effort. It is actually the result of your soul believing something, and it works on its own strength. You don't touch it. When your behavior changes, it's a different perspective that comes over you by way of the soul inviting this change to you. You can't change your behavior. You can change your actions. You can say, if that person talks to me and cuss me out, I'm not going to get mad. And you can, by human effort, choose not to get mad, or I'm not going to pay them no mind. But you still know that they've hurt you. You still know that you are trying to ignore them. Do you understand what I'm saying? But vision and power comes when your behavior changes, which means your soul is actually eating some sort of divine food, and it's bringing your body with it. Behavior is the balance of your life, the light of your life, and the strength of your life. And I think we get actions and behavior mixed up. Behavior is your subconscious awareness. It is the light bulb of your life. And your soul is the only thing that changes the light bulb. Your behavior carries your body with it without human effort. That's where growth and maturity comes from. It comes from behavior, not by acts. That's why a lot of you can be disappointed, because you do everything by human effort. And when it doesn't work, you get mad, or I can never get it right. But when your behavior walks in the room and your behavior shifts, you forget about what you got right and what was wrong. Your behavior is the light of the soul. And I think most of us miss out on life because our behavior hasn't changed. Our persona hasn't changed because our belief system or our system of perspective hasn't changed. You can change your ways or actions, but your system must be upgraded. The system is the code of ethics in which your body naturally takes its function. Your spirit naturally functions from this natural reality that's within you. You guys understand what I'm talking about? Y'all giving me a few hearts to let me know that you understand? Yeah, your behavior is a battery of the soul. And all of your life is filtered. Your life and your sensitivity filters everything through this system. And that determines your behavior, your beingness, behavior. What you be, you have. Your be, that determines what you have. Your behavior is the system that determines what you have, and how you see, and how you feel, and how you operate. Now, you could change your actions, but your behavior is a result of the effort of the soul. When you really believe something and become one with it, your behavior conforms to what's in you, and your system of operation changes without any effort of you. And I think we fall short. That's why it's imperative for us to have patience. Patience, that's what the word talks about. The word says, let patience have her perfect work. Patience is the ability of allowing your inner system to shift as a result of what you believe. See, belief is not in the head, it's in the system. Theory is in the head. Theory is in the head. Belief is the system in which your life functions from. And every now and then we have to have an overhaul. Anybody asking questions or
Just making comments, yes.
yeah, y'all understand what I'm talking about. And I think that's where we miss it, because we don't give wisdom the time to shift our behavior. You can't act in behavior. You can't, because you never keep up with it. And I believe because we don't understand the power of behavior, that we grow depressed because we don't understand the evolutionary process. We haven't understood the power of behavior. We know how to act with human effort. I'm gonna act smart. You try to read and can't read. You get reading, you get bored. You know why? Because when your behavior haven't shifted, whatever you can't listen to in person, you can't read it in pages. If you hear a person constantly give instruction and you don't get it because you're not ready for it, you won't be ready for it if it's in a book form either. And you'll find yourself just going all over the place because there is nothing settling you within. Everybody's understanding about
Oh,
this?
yeah, they say we get frustrated too quickly.
Yeah, we get frustrated because we don't understand behavior. You can't fix it by acting like I'm gonna focus really hard. I'm gonna focus really hard. You ever notice how you say, I'm gonna do this really hard, and when you get ready to do it, you fall asleep?
Fake it till we make it.
Yeah, you fall asleep. You can't stay concentrated because you're trying to concentrate. But concentration is not done with the head, it's done with the soul. Concentration is done with the soul. What the soul likes, it sits still to look at. See, a lot of people that you feel have ADD and stuff like that, no, their soul is erratic. There's nothing wrong with their brain. Their soul is erratic. When you have an erratic soul, you can't concentrate. You try to by human effort. I'm going to really study today. I'm going to really study. And you'll read, but you won't understand. And you'll pat yourself on the back because you finally read a couple of pages. But you don't remember what you read. And you can't put them into words. Your vocabulary doesn't change. You keep saying the same thing over and over. Why? Because your behavior hasn't shifted. Your actions are shifting, but your behavior isn't, because that's the inner sanctum of your life. And sometimes our behavior remains the same.